Castle and Gardens. This, where I'm standing, is the fairy garden, and it's called the Rock Close, but apparently it's a magical garden filled with megalithic rocks that hold energy. So I wanted to show you guys Blarney Castle. So I'm at Blarney Castle right now. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. Apparently the grounds are closing soon. And the Wi-Fi is a little bit crappy. So hopefully we can stay online. I'm going to show you the little fairy garden or the enchanted forest at the Blarney Castle. And I have to say, I did kiss the Blarney Stone. I will upload that video. I kept losing signal in the castle, so I didn't get a chance to go live and do it live like I wanted to. Rebecca, good morning. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Good morning, Sonia. Thank you guys for jumping online. I'll give you a view of the castle before we go and check out the gardens, because I know that the grounds are getting ready to close here pretty quick. Check this out. Look at this. So there's Blarney Castle from one angle. And it's crazy, the energy in there. And like I was saying, I did kiss the Blarney Stone. It's a lot freakier than you think it is. It's not just kissing a stone, it's hanging upside down from way up there. Let's go down here and get a view. I was just getting a view of the castle, Frenzo. The grounds are just majestic, but you can feel terror in those stones. You can feel that bad things happened here. So that is the Blarney Castle, and it's way up there that you hang upside down from and kiss the Blarney Stone. So it's a little freaky. I did it anyways, striking it off of my bucket list. Okay, I'm gonna go back up this way. I'll come back up that way and go into the fairy forest, because that was really cool. Okay. Let's go check out the gardens. These are the stables. Oh, and you gotta check this out actually before I go to the forest. So, the traveling gypsy caravans. That's what the traveling gypsies used to work out of and live out of and travel out of. I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay, let's do this. Live from Blarney Castle. I hope you guys are all having a great morning so far. Good start to your day. I'm trying to keep the phone as steady as humanly possible as I'm walking. Rebecca, you just watched me kissing the stone. Yes, it's quite the workout and it's quite scary. And not only that, the stairs up to kissing the stone were intensely small and freaky, and the stairwell is tiny. So you got to be pretty small in order to even get up there. Yeah, it was crazy. So I'm going to take you guys into the part of the forest where they say it's magical. Magical part of the forest. And I bet you if I was to pull out my dowsing rods, we'd be able to find the little vortexes in here, because when I did cross this path, I was like, ooh, I should do a live. I could feel the energy of that. So here we go. Check out these trees, you guys. So the dolmen stone that they say has magical properties is down this way.
Yeah, I mean, remember the Bridgestone stone? Yes, there was a pattern up to the right.
Did you find it, Andy? Did you find it? Follow the yellow brick road?
Yes, all at the top, huh? You go to the caves? No, we're going on this. Oh. The caves on the other side.
Oh yeah, there's caves here. I wonder if that would be closed. Apparently it closes at 5, which was a few minutes ago, but we're gonna see. Ooh. What's that little hobbit hole? Want to see where this goes? Pretty short people. Okay, it just leads to the other side. Going on a nature hike together. Look, natural bamboo. I've actually never seen real bamboo growing in real life.
Same thing there as on this side.
Look at how pretty this is. We are at the Blarney Castle exploring the gardens. This feels so serene, so beautiful. Wow. I wonder what those are. Any idea, you guys? Rebecca, in the gardens, it feels amazingly serene. It feels like there's a bubble around this garden part. Ooh, Let's go over here. But with the castle, you could feel dread in there. It felt heavy. I could feel pockets of where people died. Oh, neat. So the castle was built in the 1400s. So tons of imprints there. And apparently they built the castle 3 different times. You know, and it makes you wonder why. Why in that exact same spot? What did they know about energy and ley lines? And because this does feel like very sacred ground. Look at that tree. Castle needs a good cleanse. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, it's got some freaky energy in there. So these 3 trees are called the 3 wise men. And it says the 3 yew trees before you are known as the 3 wise men, which probably alludes to their longevity and that they are the oldest trees on the estate. All 3 yew trees are in the region of 500 to 600 years old, with dendrology studies having preferred this estimate. The yew tree is one of the longest living trees, with some surviving more than 2,000 years, and they are in existence throughout Europe as far east as Iran. If one is struggling to locate yew tree, then a visit to most Christian graveyards in Europe should present the visitor with many, where they are planted due to their lasting stature. One note of caution is that the leaves are highly toxic, especially when crushed or burned. This should be avoided. Indeed, the leaves are so toxic to animals that yew trees are hardly ever found to be on farmland. Wow, very interesting. So we'll leave those leaves alone. The grounds feel very peaceful. But what's interesting is that there's definitely pockets, as I'm walking around, there's pockets of energy that are stronger than others. Oh, and I was just saying that because I could feel one coming up to one. And that would be why. These dolmen stones, the Irish consider them portals to the other side. And I could feel the energy of these stones back over there when I mentioned the pockets. And in Ireland, these are everywhere. It's the coolest thing in the world. Oh, wow. So they say that these are original. Mini Stonehenge. The last time I tried to do a live and go near the dolmen stones in a farmer's field, the Wi-Fi, or I mean the signal got lost every time I went into one. So very interesting. Let's go touch these. What flows through me flows through you. Oh, this one kind of feels like it's pulling it in. Yeah, I can feel the energy of those. Oh yeah, I can totally feel the energy of those. Actually, the further out I get, the more tingly the energy becomes. Interesting. I've never stood in anything like this before. Not big ones like this. The dolmen stones that I stood in were all one big pile put around. And I stood in the center of them, but they were way closer together than this. Let's read this. It says, the Seven Sisters. Legend tells of a famous king of Munster who once ruled these lands. He had 7 daughters and 2 sons. His rival was also a powerful clan chief, and the time came when the king had to defend his lands. One fateful day, the army rode out to battle with the king and his 2 sons at the head of it. Although victorious, it came at a great cost, as both sons were killed in the fighting. The army marched back to the castle, en route passing the ancient Druid stone circle that had stood for millennia. The king dispatched a contingent of men to the sacred site, and in his grief he instructed them to push over 2 of the 9 standing stones. This would forever commemorate his 2 fallen sons. The 7 sisters remain standing to this day. Wow. So these are the original stones. I could feel it in my head. There's the fallen one. Yeah, you can definitely feel it. That's for sure. Ooh. And when you get close to this one in the middle, it really hits you in the head. There's definitely some sort of vortex, or I can't wait to check out Stonehenge and Avebury, because you can definitely feel the pull. It almost looks like there's a face there. Eyes, nose, mouth, ear, hair. Anyways, yeah, it pulls you in. And it almost feels like a pressure in the head and a buzzing in my feet as I stand in the center of the stones. Very, very interesting. I'll go this way. Looks nice and dark over there in that corner. Let's go check it out. Actually, let's touch them first. Well, as you can still see, I'm still here. It didn't beam me up into Outlander world. I'm not in another time. Although, you know, after being here, I kind of wish I was. It's pretty amazing here. Let's go and explore the grounds a little bit more. If you have any questions, definitely put it up in the chat. Not tomorrow, but on Friday, we'll be heading to England to go and explore Avebury and Stonehenge and some very sacred sites with my friends Carol and Catherine. So I'm going to take you along with me on that journey. There, the sun's not in your eyes. I'm going to take you along on that journey and definitely do lives from Avebury Stone Circle. And my theory is it doesn't matter where you are in the world, when we are on the same wavelength, we are vibrating together in unison, and it's almost like a force field that reaches out to each other, like we're holding hands across the globe. And that's why I love doing meditations and prayer circles online with you guys on YouTube, because no matter where you are, you can be on the other side of the world. And when you reach out, when you drop in and tune in, you'll feel the energy. You'll feel it like as if you're in my studio with me experiencing the meditation live. So I definitely believe that when we come together in a harmony, Doesn't matter where you are, you'll benefit from the energy of it. And so I'm going to be doing some meditations and stuff from the Avebury Stone Circle, and sending some love out to humanity and some healing to humanity, because Lord knows this planet needs it. And what time on Friday? I'm not sure. Actually, I get to England Friday, but we're leaving for Avebury on Monday. So it will probably be like Monday sometime or Tuesday when you start to see the lives for Stonehenge and Avebury. But my itinerary is I'm flying out of Ireland on Friday and heading out to England. But Avebury, we leave for that on Monday. Monday to Thursday, we're out there. So yeah, I hope that you'll join me there. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring with you guys, and then I gotta go because the park is actually closed. We're just pretending to be a little lost. So, and if you haven't seen me kissing the Blarney Stone yet, I just posted that embarrassing moment on Facebook. It was a little freaky deaky. I spoke my truth. Yeah. I'd love to hear your experience if anybody of you guys have kissed the Blarney Stone. It's pretty high up and they make you do it upside down. And believe it or not, the stone looks like it's right there and it's not right there. You're like hanging off. So, ooh, let's go down here. Let's go down here. Angela, thanks for sharing your travels. Absolutely. Thanks for coming with me. I think that it's pretty neat to be able to explore this together and share what I'm doing, because honestly, the way I look at it is if I can inspire someone to start living their bucket list dreams, if I can inspire someone to start living their bucket list dreams, that's what this was all for, honestly, because you guys, tomorrow's never promised. It never is. You know, there's no such thing as dying young. We all gotta die. So when? One of these tomorrows is not promised. So we gotta start living today large and loud and standing in our truth and speaking our truth. And I've been wanting to come to Ireland since before the pandemic. And it was just one thing after another that stopped me. And greatest thing I ever did was insist that we come here, and because Ireland wasn't on my husband's bucket list, but it was definitely on mine. And yeah, it's magical. It's like it's a whole other world here, honestly. If I didn't have family back home, I don't know if I'd be jumping to come back home as quickly as I'm going to be, because it's just, you're in another time, another planet, another energy like I've never experienced before. So yeah, definitely put Ireland on the bucket list, and I'll let you know what I think of England. But Ireland so far, the food, the people, all of it has just been stunning, absolutely amazing. The kindest people I think I've ever spoken to, and the most beautiful accents. I love it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Here, look at what I'm looking at. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. I wish I had longer to be able to go in there and show you the castle, but the steps on the way up, I kept trying to go on live, and I couldn't get reception in the castle, probably because it's all stone. But yeah, I'll try and show you as much as I can. So I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and yeah, be blessed. We will see each other soon. Take care. Bye for now.